Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 5 of the Malo Mart Mailbag. The first mailbag in a really long time. The questions we have today are some things that I've dug up from a while back, so if you sent a question you might not even remember it, but I'm going to answer them anyways. And the first question comes from Shocky Smells and asks, what is your favorite moment from Wind Waker? Personally, I think Wind Waker has a lot of really great moments. It's just one of those Zelda games where they perfect the cutscenes and the story to it. It's just overall such a great game. But probably one of my favorite moments is that time where you finish gathering all the pearls, and when you're putting them in their rightful spots, you get to the last one, and it makes a sound that seems like it's gonna explode, and Link stops, then like looks back and looks at. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's a funny moment. And the thing is, you don't really get that kind of comedic effect in Zelda often. So maybe you could YouTube the cutscene, and see it for yourself. The next question comes from somebody that hasn't enclosed their username and asks, what is your favorite cutscene or quote from any Zelda game? Again, Zelda just overall has so many great cutscenes that I can't pick just one favorite. However, there isn't that many quotes from Zelda games, but there's one quote from Ocarina of Time that just stood out to me that I personally really like, and it's by Sheik, and it goes, "The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuta Forest." And then obviously you learn the Minuta Forest in that moment. I don't know, I just like that quote. Third question comes from Sarah Heath and asks, what is your favorite theme from any temple? I actually have a lot of favorite themes, and again, I can't pick just one favorite because there's just so many great different temple themes. And if you mean temple by actually temples, like the temples from Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, my favorites are probably going to have to be either Spirit Temple or Forest Temple. I feel that they're really unique. For example, if you listen to Forest Temple, it's unlike anything you've ever heard before. The Spirit Temple, it just has that epic, unique feeling to it. Fourth question comes from Eddie Sanog and asks, if they were to adapt Zelda into a film, which would you want adapted? First of all, I don't think they're ever going to adapt Zelda into a film, and I'm pretty sure Miyamoto himself said so as well. I think it would be a bad idea, mainly because the same reasons that Nintendo see it as a bad idea. Zelda is a video game franchise, and they don't want to change that. And I'm sure most of us Zelda fans don't want to change that either. Why risk tarnishing the franchise name with a movie that will be really hard to live up to? I mean, us Zelda fans, we have high expectations, seeing how well the video games themselves are made. So I don't think it's really likely for them to make such an amazing movie that will live up to our expectations. However, if I'm gonna have to pick any, it would probably be Ocarina of Time. Mainly because just the story to that and the lore would just fit a movie. Old School Gamers 1979 ask, what do you think of the Ben Drowned creepypasta? Now this is a good question. I read the Ben Drowned creepypasta about a year or two ago, and obviously they're not real, but I find them really interesting and a great read. In case you haven't read it, I highly recommend anybody that's played Majora's Mask to read it. It gives you that creepy feeling that not a lot of stories can give you, and it intrigues you. Even when you know it's fake, it just gets you so into it that you just tell yourself, can this be real? Overall though, I think it's a really good read. And if you have the time, you should go ahead and read it yourself. And that's it for today. I apologize for the really short episode today. I'm kind of caught up with making a few other videos for this channel, including a new top 10 video, which I will hopefully have out soon. I think it's going to be probably the greatest one I have out yet. So stay tuned for that. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys hopefully within a few more weeks.